Howdy, Immortalium here. Today we're opening what I'm gonna call the Mega Super Manga Haul. I like that name. Basically it's my birthday soon, so I got a good bit of money and I decided to spend it entirely on manga. So I ordered, I think, the biggest haul. I think that is why I'm giving it the title, the biggest haul of manga that I've gotten so far. I ordered all the stuff from Amazon. For some reason the book depository's price went up a bit on the day I ordered, and rather than wait I just decided to order on Amazon. It wasn't much of a difference in price, so I didn't really mind. First of all, they sent in 2 packages. One was small, so I'll just show you the first one I got, which I opened yesterday. With Delight, Raising an Autistic Child. Not sure if you've heard of this series, most of you. It's a josei manga, and as far as I'm aware, I'm fairly sure it's the only josei I have. Josei is targeted at adult women as a demographic, but it's not exclusive to adult women. Of course, anyone can enjoy one of them. And this manga is really good because basically it's the story of Hikaru, who's autistic, and how he grows up in life, and it's really touching and moving and emotional and everything. So I love it. It's one of my favourites. Volumes 5 and 6 are out of print, so hopefully they'll come back into print at some point and I'll be able to get them, because I really do enjoy it. 4 was still in print, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna get 4 even though 5 and 6 are still out. Okay, let's get on to the main deal, which is this colossal Amazon box. Oh god, it's huge. I'm not even going to be able to put it on my lap, I'm just going to have to... Okay, just one moment. I have to figure out how this knife works. Okay. And there we go. Okay. Let's open it up. First off, okay, let me just organize some stuff. I just want to check, because I'm going to show these in groups, so I'm just gonna... Okay, so how many is that? I just want to check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, so there's 300. Okay, just give me a moment. Okay, I can see. Hopefully you can't see what I'm taking out so far, because I want this to be a surprise. And yeah, here's the other. Oh, a lot of stuff. Okay, so the first thing is I got myself... Okay, in my last manga video I bought a lot of Bakuman. Since I've gotten those Bakuman, I have read all of them, and I'm in love with the series. It's so good. So I ordered the other 9 available ones. If you want me to show you the covers, I'm sure a lot of you have seen the covers already. A lot of you might own them. Here is volume 11, and then number 12. Where's 13? Here. Number 13. Then 14 is here. There we go. Then we have 15. It's 16. 17. 18. And 19, which means all I need to get is volume 20, which isn't out yet. It'll be the final volume, but unfortunately it's not out yet, so I'm gonna have to wait for it. Plus it seems pricey right now, so I didn't pre-order it. I'm just gonna see if the price drops at all or anything. But I'm very happy of getting that stuff. I mean, really, Bakuman is so utterly good. You just have to get it. Most of you know about it already, so I won't even bother to describe it. If you need to look it up, just type in Bakuman and just look up on Wikipedia. It's so good. The only thing I want to mention is that if you have yet to start this series, there is a box set coming out, I think October, with volumes 1 to 20 in it, and I think a little comic of Otter 11, which is a manga series in it. And it's going to be like, I think £80 I think you get on Amazon now, so that's like £4 of manga. You get that. I already had gotten like a good bit of the series before I heard about it, so I decided to just keep going. So yeah, then, okay, I had to get this. Basically, the anime of this is my favorite comedy anime that I've ever seen. Loads of people love it. And X Candy Kiss 3X? I always have difficulty at the end of the last thing. She said I had to get this series, and they released a box out of it, and I was thinking, okay, I'm definitely going to get it because I need to expand on my shoujo anyway. So it is Ouran High School Host Club, the complete box set, which I think is just plain awesome. I love the anime so much, and I'm just so happy to have gotten the whole series. It's 18 volumes in one, and I think what was the price I paid for this one? How much did I pay for it? £60 though? I think it was about £60, which is like just 18, a little over £2 I think for one. Oh, sorry about the noise. Here we go. I love these Viz box sets, you know, you always get a good gimmick in each one. It's sad to hear like that the Bakuman thing is coming out, because I would have loved to have gotten it, but I'm loving Bakuman anyway. So, here's the box. You've probably seen this, you know, many times in other videos, but just in case. And if you're not sure what Ouran High School Host Club is, it's a series about a girl who goes to a host club. She breaks an item. She has to pay them back, but she's poor. She can't afford the enormous price that they ask her to pay. So she has to work as a host, but she has to disguise herself as a boy, and of course that lends to a lot of comedy situations. So I heard that there's some issues with some people getting doubles of a volume, so let me just check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Perfect. Last one's a very thick one, actually. How many pages is the last one? Because it looks very big, of course, as those final volumes generally do. God, it's 220 pages, I think, which is very big. Awesome. So I'm very happy to have gotten this. I mean, I do love the anime. And look, I always love these little gimmicks, even though I never used them. It's just nice to get. Ouran High School Host Club memo pad. I think it's a memo pad. That's what it says. Yeah, exclusive memo pad. So isn't that awesome? And all the characters on it in their chibi form. It looks like it. Well, actually, it's a bit bigger than a chibi form, but certainly not full sized. Just take a look. It looks awesome to me. So I'll be looking forward to starting that at some point. Now, when I get the chance to do it, I don't know. But I am looking forward to it. And plus, once I've read it all, it's the longest shoujo that I'll have. Yeah, I am right about that. It'll be the longest shoujo that I have. So that'll be good. And plus, I've already read Millennium Snow by Bisco Hattori, and I liked it a lot. And I'm looking forward to, well, I've read the first volume of Millennium Snow. I haven't gotten the second volume. She's continuing the series on, but they haven't published any tankobon yet. I'm assuming Viz are still going to release it. So anyway, awesome. I'm really happy about that. Next, I had to get this after seeing Halanon had got it. Plus, I heard that, well, Halanon 1990, as I say. And plus, I hear that it's only a limited print run. So I needed to get it before it runs out. And plus, I really like the series, but I want to see the beginning of it, but the beginning of it I'm not able to get, and plus I think even in the English dub version that they released in America, I think the final episode for some reason couldn't be dubbed. I don't know why. I think it was because the Japanese had some issue with them dubbing it over at the very last episode. I don't know. But it is the Gundam manga. Gundam the Origin. Plus I really like, I find it mind-boggling that the Japanese are now so kind of holding back on Gundam. I mean, it's a really popular franchise. I'm assuming the Dynasty Warrior games of it sell well or something like that, but apparently they just don't see the benefit of releasing in the West. I'm thinking to myself, that's ridiculous. So hopefully by supporting this release, it'll help convince them to maybe, like, I don't know, like pick a series of it and run it on Toonami or something and try to get people back into Gundam. God, this is beautiful looking. Oh, I see what they were talking about with the glossy pages and everything. If you know, most manga paper, it's kind of like stock paper. Some higher quality stuff than that usually. But with this, I think each page, despite being in black and white, like most pages are black and white, there's some color pages in there, which is fantastic. I mean, you've probably seen this a lot as well, but you get stuff like this at the beginning, which is awesome. And but even the black and white ones are on this glossy paper that, you know, is quite often reserved for comic books, like in the West, you know, like if you get the newest Batman graphic novel or something. And the art looks really good as well. And I hear there's some like interviews in here. Let me see if I can see it. Oh yeah, celebrating the revival of Gundam as a Tale by Hideaki Anno, which is the guy who made Neon Genesis, if you're not aware of that. Toward the Birth of the Origin by Shinichiro Inoue, which is the guy who, he's the president and CEO of Kadokawa Shoten, which is a major publisher in Japan. And then you have a whole kind of essay on it, a matured Gundam saga. So basically just a lot of talking about world building, how it began, deeper characterization, and all that jazz. So, and of course, something you don't always see from vertical, it is from right to left. So it's the correct orientation. Now I think this is a shonen, and they generally do release the shonens from right to left, but then when it comes to the adult works, they, for some reason, you know, flop it. I guess it's to try to bring more adult readers in, although in my opinion, if you can't, you know, most adult readers are going to have an issue with reading a graphic novel anyway, of any kind. So, you know, flopping it, probably just hurting the fan base more than us, but it doesn't matter. I love vertical stuff anyway, and this is such a beautiful thing. I really want to get more of it. Plus I think it's done in Japan as well. So, like the manga, they're going to make an anime based on this, again, despite the fact it's a retelling of the original series. But I think the manga is actually done. So that means that if I just keep supporting it, eventually I'm going to reach the end. Unlike other series where it always seems like there's no end at all. So I'm very happy about this.